Salutations, good people, it's Melissa here, back with another video. Salutations and Willkommen. Welcome back. Okay, so I'm actually filming twice in a row. Well, I took a break, cleaned up my room a little bit, ate some lunch, relaxed a little, and I'm wearing that plumping gloss from Iconic London from my recent unboxing of the bhcosmetics. It's tingly, but not painful tingly. I mean, for the shade, it's fine. It kind of just looks like my own lips, but enhanced. That whole my lips but better look. It's fine. Feels okay. Minty and tingly. That's all I'm getting right about now. So, welcome to Neutral City Limit Tours Part 4. Yeah, we're on Part 4 of Neutral City Limit Tours. Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? I know, you're lucky. Okay, so I actually have a Z palette. A Z palette, but a magnetic palette that I depotted myself, and I kept it was random palettes where I like the color scheme, or I like certain shades, but I didn't like the full-on palette. So let's just show you how neutral I can go. So this whole bottom row, the second to bottom row, Neutral City. These are my little fun pops, with a few of those up top, and this little corner right here of the bright blue, the sage green, and the deeper slate blue. But right here, this little not trio, but quintet right there. Quartet. Quintet's 5. So this little quartet, I know how to count. I was also in band. I know. And even this trio right here, neutral, this trio, like this little quartet in the middle, Neutral City. So let's just get you a closer peek into that. So as you can see, very neutral. And these are just shades I depotted from a couple of palettes that I had that I was just like, I like these certain shades, but the overall color scheme and the overall palette story just really wasn't ringing my bell anymore. So I was like, bye-bye. And these are from several palettes that I pulled. So next is a palette that has gotten a lot of love, but this is the bhcosmetics, the Reina del Caribe Volume 1. Well, no, this is the Volume 1. This is the original baby. And she neutral. I mean, and it's gotten some beatings. As you can see, it's smudgy. I mean, if you just took out Varadero and Celia, you'd have a 6-pan, very neutral palette. But then add those two back in, you're like, ooh. Again, this quad right here. This line, actually, if you hold and just look at that whole line right there, the two mattes and the two shimmers right there, that little quad right there too, and just kind of patch or match these two shades, Coco Taxi and Cafecito, with Lo Costa and El Macion, and you would have just a full-on Neutral City. So no matter how you turn it, it's neutral. And it's a great palette. It's good quality. I did not purchase the volume 2. The color story didn't speak to me, but I do have a couple other things from Bhcosmetics that I have received in boxy terms. I kind of wish they had put the volume 2 in a box so I could try it, but we shouldn't have things to try just because we're curious. Okay. This Neutral City palette is Illuminate by one Ashley Tisdale. This is the Goddess palette. This used to be sold on bhcosmetics. And yeah, shy of the purples in this one little corner here, Kim, Nat, Kristen, and Lily. And mine is Jin K and Tanya. Oh no, leave in Tanya. It's neutral. It just, there's like a piece of cellophane on it. But, Neutral City. Neutral City. So, yeah. And see, this was back when I was full-fledged in the gotta get it all makeup phase. So I also have in my possession an ownership. That sounds ominous. Wow, it's actually still... Is that terrible? The daggone tape is still on. I've never taken this off. Wow. Have I even swatched this? It's not even swatched because the tape is still on it. So I think I may have like lifted it up just to like, yeah, I just lifted it up to like swatch a shade or something. Wow. I'm actually gonna swatch this now. Ooh, that's chunky pink and the stars. This is the Night Goddess palette. Again, oh, you might have caught a little bit of the sneak preview when I held it down on my bed. I'm also changing my sheets. This is Night Goddess. The actual cellophane and sticker have never been removed. Have not been removed. I don't know why I'm holding on to these. Same thing with that accursed curly Bible palette. I don't know why I'm holding on to it, and it's hard to just let it go. I'm thinking these might just leave my yeah, I'm thinking these are gonna leave. I've already gotten makeup that I really adore. Yep, these are actually leaving. These on this Neutral City tour, these are actually departing. Roundup. I'm gonna find them a new home. I have no time or room for things I don't love anymore. And I don't necessarily love these. I don't know why I bought... I think it was just because Ashley Tisdale was a... I'm not even that huge of a fan. I like her in general. I've never watched a High School Musical. I liked her from not even Phineas and Ferb or The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Was that movie I remember seeing on like ABC Family before it became Freeform? Picture this. The young, adorkable Robbie Amell. Ooh, baby. And also the girls that I used to love watching growing up from Degrassi, The Next Generation. It had Lauren Collins and Shanae Grimes. So I love her from that film. And that's it. So that's what I have. Next, on the tour, I may have shown this before. I don't know if I featured this on the tour, but I might have. But you know what? It doesn't hurt to revisit friends. This is the Goddess palette from Alter Ego. And obviously, oh yeah, look at that, my friends. Dupe there for the Natasha Denona gold palette. That gold palette is gorgeous, but it's nothing that I'm gonna lose my shizzle about. Like, I'm gonna be like, I need to have that palette. No, I don't need to have that palette. If the actual gold palette makes its way into my life, that's fine and dandy. But your girl ain't buying that thing. Nope. It's a beautiful color story, and I own Natasha Denona products. It's fine, but this is good quality. It's nice. I own what, 2 palettes from Alter Ego. I have the Temptress, which is another Neutral City palette. Glad I said something because. So this is also a dupe Blacot for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. It's like cool tone, and why did I want this? Because most of it on camera, this whole row, except for these 2 colors, look hella ashy. They're just not picking it. There we go. So it picks up a little bit of dimension if you like swing it away from lights. But it's cute and all. It's not like I don't have these colors. I kind of feel like decluttering some of this. Just going, do I need you? When I have a lot of actual Anastasia. Like, do I need you per se? Not really. And more BH for the rescue. I remember I did this look, actually, I talked about this palette. I had uploaded a video maybe a week or so before my mom passed away. And I was wearing her green scarf, which is right here. I was wearing aha! Gotcha. I need to clean my drawer too. I was wearing that scarf and I did a look with 3 colors in here. And I said, this is a neutral palette, but not a neutral palette, but a neutral palette. And let's revisit this, shall we? So I had done a look and I had this green all over my lid, which is Crown. I had Monarch and I think Regal. Yeah. I hate when my hair gets stuck in gloss. Yep, Monarch and Regal and Crown. Those are the... Oh. Ow. And my finger just got stuck in Primrose, which looks hella ashy. So, let's just hold it like that. So, it's neutral but not neutral. But it's neutral. If that makes any sense. It's a really nice palette, though. I'm just kind of looking at the color scheme going, yeah, I like this palette. I actually like it. And it's like weird, muted, cool tone, warm tones, all thrown about together. So this little quad right here could be a set. This quad right here could be a set. This line, this quad as well could be a set. this one as well, and this one as well. And it would be fun with little pops of color or accent tones to Zataran up a look. If y'all don't remember the commercials for Zataran. Oh, to be young. I'm talking like I'm 99 or something. I'm not that old. I'm not old at all. It's just I don't know. This new generation has no idea about some stuff. It frightened me. It kind of frightened me a little bit. Like, so I actually really love this palette. Best $9 ever. Again, BH is, it's like hit or miss. Like, it can be really, really good with their formula and launches, and then it can be really, really not that great. It could be just meh. But that one is not a meh. That one is a great one. What is this? Is this my second? Nope. That is my palette I just shown. My singles I departed. Oh shoot, this is warm too. This is another some of my singles I've departed, and a few Coastal Scents and a few ColourPop singles up here. The 2 ColourPops, Glass Bowl and Tea Garden. I have about 3 or 4 Hot Pots. These are some shades I definitely warm neutrals, and you can see some reds and berries and burgundies. It's essentially just a neutral shimmer palette with a matte red. This is a matte red right here. It's a very rich, pigmented, very gorgeous matte red, and I really like it, so I deposited it out of a palette because it really, really, really shows up. It comes to play. Like, I've put too much on. I'm like, how do I even save this look? I was like, I'm just sitting here and I'm gonna blend it, and it's still super. It's like really, 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 really pigmented, and I'm like, oh, I think I may have put too much on. And I was like, oh, but I did. And look how shiny my hand is. I don't know. Like, ooh, I'm actually glittery. Shiny and glittery. Micro glitters. Don't worry. This tour is about to come to a stop in the name of neutrals very soon. We've only got a few more left on this tour. On this ticket ride. Yeah, don't worry about it. So this is Juviasplace. This is a Juviasplace. This is the Nubian 2. I don't own the Nubian, which is a straight up neutral palette, or the mini Nubian, which is straight up neutral. So the Nubian, oh my gosh, how did all this hair get in this damn gloss? Tell me. I should have put my hair up in a damn ponytail. Oh. Put up in a damn ponytail. Call it a day. Okay. So you look, someone's like, that's not neutral? My friend's like, Melissa, that's not neutral. I'm like, yes it is. It's a beautiful neutral palette with accent colors. So let's take a look at it this way. Quad here. Neutral city. And this brown here. And even just like this little L right here, this little quad from here, the shade Kenya, Egypt, Nefertiti, and Ya. Or Yay. Yay or Ya. So right there, that little L right here. Same with this L. And even though this is a purple, this brown, this L right here. Essentially, it's a neutral palette. A pop of a very deep purple, a bright yellow gold, a bright blue, this yellow, golden and yellow, this green, and this right here. But Sheba is actually, it kind of looks green on camera, like an olive green, but it's a beautiful bronzy, sandy brown shade. So it's neutral. Oop. So, neutral city. As I feel with most Juviasplace plant, blah, 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 blah. as I feel with most Juviasplace palettes, except for like Zulu, Festival, that new Warrior 3, and a few others, where they're not exactly, I'm just putting it away. I finally put my drawer back into my container. I'm trying to get my life together, y'all. I'm trying to get this life together. Most of the Juviasplace palettes are, well, essentially neutral. Not all of them, just a huge chunk of them. And there's nothing wrong with having that. And what they're offering is a lot of options for people to have staple neutral palettes, which is nothing wrong. And they even have a full-on, like 3 or 4, just full-on neutral with no pops. Like the Warrior, Warrior 2, the Nubian. But this one is fun. If somebody was not ready for color, this is the Saharan 2. Let me just... Okay. Again, artwork, packaging, beautiful. Beautiful. The feel of it's very nice. I love the matte purple. It's great. For someone who was terrified of color, this would be your palette. You have all neutrals except for these 2 end shades right here. Even this beautiful peachy champagne shade Marrakesh is essentially a neutral. But the way it catches the light is beautiful. It's not quite duochrome. It does have a peach pink shift, or peach shade with like a gold shift. It is beautiful. It is slightly, it's like a very, if you were terrified of those beautiful duochromes or multichromes that are like 3 different colors, like, oh, I can't handle purple to blue to green to yellow shifts, then this is just something nice and neutral for you. And if you don't even do that whole, I put a color in my crease, you have 3 beautiful matte options right here. And Fez, Zorha, and Taza. So you have 3 gorgeous matte options, which are nice mattes. Swatch just fine dandy. Got great pigmentation. And shoot, even after I wiped it off on my arm, still had some give. Still has some give. It's a good one. It's, you know, if you were just a little petrified of color, these 2 like blue shades on the end are very nice. Like the shade, it's Berber and, ooh, I always butcher this one. Chef Shaowen. Terrible, considering my full name is mostly foreign. You would think I could have better pronunciation things. The Melissa part is Melissa and Hilliard are the easiest parts of my name. So, yeah. Neutral City with pops of fun. Mama think of papa like da da da. Oh, that just came out of nowhere. Oh, children don't know what. Before it was like, music of my childhood. Sidebar, or a little mini detour on the Neutral City Limits tour, is 90s music. What I just did there was, if you don't remember, it was originally a rap duo called Noriega and Capone. And then he just went by Noriega. He had this song in '98 called Super Thug, which was produced by the Neptunes. A young Pharrell, a young Chad, and a young Shay. All together. And that song was a jam. And that's going through my head. But then actually a couple of Noris. And then he shortened it from Noriega, like the, crime drug boss, to Nori, or N-O-R-E, or Nori. better. Nothing. Look that song up. I don't know why. It still plays in my head sometimes. It's actually a really good song. It's a really good song. That's all I'm going to say. Actually, that came out early 2000s, like 2002. But I remember him from the mid to late 90s. He's part of a group. He also collabs on one of my favorite songs with Big Pun. You Came Up. I love the da 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 da. You gotta check that out too, because the horns, phenomenal, and the raps. Pun, put it down. Pun, put it down. I love Big Pun. Just saying, check it out. It's a world where kids don't know. I don't think of anything but LL Cool J except for the guy from NCIS Los Angeles. Like, do they know how awesome he is? Or the fact that Mark Wahlberg used to be Marky Mark from the Funky Bunch. I think he's just been trying to make people forget that and launch a very successful and prolific movie career. Action star. He's had a few films where I'm just like, okay, Mr. Wahlberg, you got some talent there. Okay, go ahead, sir, go. Be you. Be you. Okay, now back on track. We're back. Everybody get back on the bus. Your intermission is over. Back on the bus for the City Limits tour. Okay, so the Tour de France is the Masquerade palette, and I don't have the mini, which I could kick myself. If I had known and I ordered this, I would have gotten the mini, and it would have been $12 cheaper. I talked about this. I was mad. So here is the Masquerade palette. Oh, excuse me. I had the hiccups and a belch. Lady like I know. So, if I only pull up or show you just these 8 shades right here. Boom. Where are we at? Neutral City. Just take a look. Neutral City. Now, I'm going to bring in the other half of the palette. It's half neutral, half fun. Half neutral, half fun. And most of the fun are... the colors I've really not, wow. English Melissa. I realized I haven't touched most of these browns. When I've done looks, I think I stayed right in this little quad right here, which these two purples, basically one's a deeper purple, one's a, like an indigo, one's a violet, Zobo, which is I think, and then Bori. I've only played, and then I did Molly, Dahlia, and Zola. So I've played in these 8 colors up here, and Ada. I've used Ada. I've used that one because I can tell I put my brush in this one. But I haven't touched Giza, Burkina, Cairo, Daia, Zulu, Casablanca, and Fulani. I have not touched those. Oh man. I mean, I did just get these this year. I did get a whole bunch of juviasplace palettes this year. But I've been using them. I got my first one, which was the Afrique palette, on my birthday. Oh my. But yeah, as you can see, the colors that have mostly been hit and really used, I haven't even swatched. Wow, I didn't even swatch? Yeah, Dahlia is completely untouched. So that's Gisa. I have all this fun and great makeup that I really need to play in and use. I really shouldn't be buying anything new. I really shouldn't be buying anything new. Will this stop me? Probably not. And actually, there is one more stop. It's a small stop, because if you blink, you miss it stop on this Neutral City Limits tour. That's all I'm saying, kids. Hang on. This is a nude stick Magnetic Luminous Eye Color. And this is in Copper Foil. And this is a Neutral City Limits tour. So let me just show you. One, it's super soft and it's really nice. And I'm keeping it in my bag, in my everyday makeup bag. On the occasion I feel like just going completely neutral and just rubbing this on my eye. So I made a cute little squiggly. Neutral City. Oh, and here's the actual stick. Neutral City. These go for almost $30 a pop. I think they're like $26, $27 on Sephora. On Sephora. They're not cheap, and I don't know if I feel like they're completely worth the price. So, what do you guys think of this Neutral City Limits tour? Part 1, 2, 3, 4, part 4. Part 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you like it? Okay, well, I'm glad you like. Even if you don't like, hey, thanks for looking. But it made me realize I have a lot of makeup. I was cleaning, as I said, I was cleaning up my makeup and I was going through my things and shuffling and even decluttering. As I decluttered actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I've decluttered 4 palettes from just my true makeup drawers. Some liquid eyeliners I'm not using because I don't do liquid eyeliners, and some other stuff that I don't use. Just like, you know, when I did like my makeup collection tour earlier this year, it was like early this spring, summer, I hadn't even hit my stride on really feeling or really getting to, I know what I want, I know what I like. It was, oh, I have this stuff, I should show it or use it. And then as I've gotten my hands on different type of thing, different products, gotten as gifts, purchased for myself, subscription boxes, trading with friends with makeup, I've learned that I definitely know what I like and I don't like when it comes to neutrals, colorful palettes, the whole 9 yards. Like I know exactly what I'm into, and I don't have time for things I don't like anymore. Everything I just showed you on my Neutral City Limits tour, minus those 2 Illuminate palettes by Ashley Tisdale. I still like her. She had a couple songs that I dug. I was like a teenager, okay. He said, she said. That was catchy as hell, okay. Catchy as hell. I was a teenager. Let's not talk about this, people, okay? We don't judge here. It's a judgment-free zone. Okay, good. So, I just know what I like and what I don't like, and formulas I prefer, textures I prefer, the type of metallic intensities I prefer, duochromes, multichromes, foils, flakies, pigments. I know what I really prefer and what I'm really into. And I'm finding that I just shouldn't keep things just because I have them or like them. What really makes, what ticks my talk, what rocks my clock, what rings my bell, what pops all my buttons, like, not in a dirty way, in the makeup way, good people. So that's a whole other thing, and that's something that we're not talking about on this channel. That is personal, and that's private between me and my significant other. But that is the whole long and short of it, which is mostly long on my channel because I am verbose. I am chatty. So, thank you for bearing with me. I'm just, long and short, I'm just getting rid of things I don't like. Lip products, I got it down to stuff I wear. I go through lip products probably the fastest. My tube of lipstick, my dark one that I was wearing earlier today, is literally like a nubby. I've got to pull out a fresh a fresh tube of it to put in my bag to take with me because it's getting as big. I actually have another one that broke, so I'm going to take that trick where you melt it and then you stick it in the freezer. Because I'm not ready to toss that out because I will use it. So I'm going to pull that out later. I have a little lighter. I'm just going to warm it up and then stick it back together, roll it back down, and sit it in my freezer for overnight and let it just freeze up. And then have a brand spanking fresh, slightly melty lipstick. It'll work. It'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh yeah. Here's all my fun stuff. Where your girl has 3 Zodiac palettes and my beautiful duo light highlighter. Oh, so pretty. I love this thing. It's so fun. I've been having fun with this and I love it. See, that's the thing I want to feel all the time with my makeup is that, ooh, I love it. Like that feeling, like I was so excited when this was on sale and I got it. I was like, oh my God, it's only $12. Ulta points. That was the day I got approached to apply for Ulta, and now your girl works there. I don't need to work there because it's so tempting. I'm just going, the other day I set up my direct deposit going, I should just set up my direct deposit for Ulta. So I was like, oh my God, all the pretty things. Like all the pretty things. I was like, yes, all the pretty things. All these stinking pretty things. Yes. And I'm just going, no. I have something even prettier. It's called Rent. But I've been enjoying playing, even if I've done it on camera or put pictures or anything on Instagram or on here. I've been enjoying playing in my duo light palette. It's so fun. I've actually worn one of these shades. I wore Double Time on the lid, which is the darker pink in the middle. Oh my gosh. And where I put, like, I just use my finger, so you just keep seeing my finger marking them. I just use my finger and then just put it, oh my gosh. And even though I want to use Top It Off or Double Date as like a highlighter on my face, you know what? That's going to be my next step. I haven't even tried it on my face. I've been using these mostly on my eye. And inner corner highlight, and then highlighting the bridge of my nose. This is where I highlight when I actually do highlight. Oh, need to get a pot of water and steam it, open these pores, and then use my cleanser again. I put on a face mask so I look cute. But that's where I want to be at with it's sparking all this joy to use it. Like, oh, I love this palette. Like that. That is the feeling I want to continue feeling. The feeling I want to continue feeling. That emotion, or that, I guess it's like chasing a makeup high type of deal, where it's just like, oh yeah, I am so excited. So excited. And that's that type of feeling, like that giddiness. That is what I'm getting after. That's what I want to continue feeling. That giddiness, that excitement. Like, just gets my goat. It grabs me and holds me. And that's what I definitely am shooting for now. And trying not to just bring in any and everything that I'm just like, my little eye just goes, oh, that's pretty. Or if I get something I don't feel like I should be obligated to keep it. Like, oh, I should keep it. No, I decluttered most of my little tin pan Wet n Wild palettes. I had one that was basically like a dupe for Soft Clam. And I gave it to my sister because she likes those rose golds, like soft colors, but she occasionally goes bold. Occasionally, every once in a while, she does a mean smoky wing look. She has great precision with like liquid eyeliner, the one with the screw off top, the waterproof one. She's so good at that. I should show you a picture of my sister. 80s haircut style. It's like part Gumby with her shit. All of us girls in the family have super long hair. This is me with short hair. My mom goes, you better grow your hair out. It's weird. I've always had long hair, so it's weird having shorter hair. Well, it's mid-length. It's pretty long. It comes past my shoulders. So, yeah, it comes past my shoulders. Whatever. Well, it's because I have an asymmetrical haircut. One side's longer than the other, y'all, okay? With my type of hair, I can't sit up there and have, like, go to the hair cuttery. You can't go to the hair cuttery here. It's full of white folk. And they don't know how to do ethnic hair. And they just want to try to, like, even you out. So basically, I'd end up with a haircut up to my earlobe, where my first piercing would be. That is where I would end up with a haircut. I'd have hair up to here. Because, let me even that out. Why is it so long on some? Yes, I have one side of my hair where my hair goes, like, almost to my boob. Okay? And then one side of my hair where my hair is, like, up here. So one's here, one's up here. I was like, no. Let's not try to even it. It's just like, it's just how it rolls. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. But, again, this just boils back to I shouldn't feel obligated to keep things in my collection or with me that doesn't bring that happiness. So, rev my engine, rev my makeup love. So I get rid of it. I rehome it. I give it to friends. 9 times out of 10, I get something back that they don't love that I end up loving. So I'm a-okay with this. It's a fair trade. It's a fair trade-off. So I'm okay. Or even if I don't get anything, to give somebody something and they love it and utilize it and use it up, that makes me feel good. It's basically a gift. Be like, don't expect nothing for Christmas. I don't already gave you shit. Kidding. Hand make some cards and tape some glue and tape some candy to it. Merry Christmas. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Get a couple of little Lindor truffle things. You know, they sell them get 3 or 4 little truffle candies or something in a little tiny bag for like $1. Heck yeah! Get a little index card blank. Get me some markers. There, I just said it. Oh well, y'all just got spoiled. I was like, oh, you know what your Christmas present is? It's a hand design card and some chocolates. If you don't like chocolates, don't worry. They'll probably be Skittles. Okay. Considering there's so many holiday releases right now, I just talked about Christmas presents. Let's just get through Samhain and All Hallows Eve, and then Thanksgiving, and then worry about Christmas. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't want to be ready. I don't want to think about it. But anywho, thank you all very much for riding, and it was a very long ride. But you can't tell me you did not enjoy our time together on the Neutral City Limits tour. You had a good time. I had a good time. You saw a lot of neutral makeup and fun things and little random tangents and tidbits thrown at you at every angle, just like it was on top of the bus as the tour guide. Yes. Okay, all hands and feet and other appendages, keep all of those inside the vehicle. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you all so very much for coming down for the Neutral City Limits tour. I appreciate you. And if you could please just do me a solid. Yes, I'm asking. Do me that solid. Be good to yourself. Be good to one another. Let somebody know that you haven't spoken to in a while, that you're thinking about them. And I implore you to please make smart choices. You will be thankful that you did. Make those smart choices. Yes. Make them. Watching. Took my ring off to clean, so I'm watching. Peace. Easy. This is not the end. This is just... well, it's the end for now. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, beautiful people. Thank you for stopping on the Neutral City tour. Don't worry. Tour number 5 is coming.